Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Roman Reigns to bring WWE legend's son into the OG bloodline due to issue with Solo Sikoa. Exploring the possibility. Roman Reigns' OG bloodline secured a massive win over Solo Sikoa's heel version of the bloodline in the men's War Games match at Survivor Series, War Games 2024. The babyfaces hit Sikoa with their respective finishers before Reigns pinned the self-proclaimed tribal chief. Roman's faction is currently short-handed due to Jimmy Uso reportedly dealing with a real-life injury that he sustained from the punishing men's War Games match. This leaves the OG bloodline in need of a potential replacement. One realistic possibility is that Zilla Fatu, son of late WWE legend Umaga, could debut as a member of Reigns' babyface crew. Zilla has previously shown support for the original tribal chief over Solo Sikoa. Recently, he has made headlines for calling out the new tribal chief while he was performing in a match at an independent show. Fatu also referenced Jey Uso by performing the yeet gesture, which can be seen as a subtle hint that he is interested in being a replacement for Big Jim in his absence to take on the heel stable. Solo Sikoa has been carrying the legacy of the great late Umaga by performing his renowned finisher, Samoan Spike. With his aura as an unstoppable force, Sikoa has arguably registered his name as a future WWE champion. However, while speaking on Busted Open Radio, the real-life Bloodline member, the son of Umaga, Zilla Fatu, expressed that he does not like Solo Sikoa using his father's Samoan Spike finisher. For Solo Sikoa to try and take my dad's father move, I don't like that, Zilla Fatu said. Zilla Fatu has been making waves in the independent circuit and is a natural fit for the Bloodline storyline. Still, it remains to be seen whether Triple H will introduce another new member to the saga and add a new layer of intensity to the storyline as we approach the new year and Royal Rumble 2025. The Bloodline has long been the dominant force in WWE, spearheaded by Roman Reigns, whose reign as the tribal chief has been unparalleled. But as the cracks in this once invincible faction continue to grow, Roman Reigns may be considering a drastic move to maintain his power. Recent rumors suggest that Roman could bring a WWE legend's son into the OG bloodline to counteract growing issues with his current enforcer, Solo Sikoa. This tantalizing possibility has fans buzzing about what such a move could mean for the faction, the WWE landscape, and the individual players involved. Let's delve deeper into this intriguing storyline, exploring the dynamics between Roman and Solo, the potential candidate for Bloodline membership, and the ramifications of such a bold decision. The Bloodline story has been a roller coaster of emotions, betrayals, and power plays. While the faction initially thrived on unity, the fallout with Jimmy and Jey Uso has left Roman Reigns in a precarious position. Solo Sikoa, the quiet yet deadly enforcer, has been Roman's last line of defense. However, recent tensions between the two suggest that even Solo's loyalty is no longer guaranteed. Solo's subtle defiance, from hesitating to follow orders to his increasingly vocal dissatisfaction, hints at a deeper conflict brewing within the faction. Fans have noticed Solo's body language during key moments, signaling frustration with Roman's domineering leadership style. While Solo has yet to outright betray Roman, the tribal chief is nothing if not proactive in protecting his throne. If Roman Reigns decides that Solo Sikoa can no longer be trusted, he'll need to act quickly to secure a replacement. Enter the possibility of recruiting a WWE legend's son to bolster the OG bloodline. WWE has a rich history of second-generation stars, many of whom bring both name recognition and untapped potential to the table. One name that has surfaced in speculation is Jacob Fatu, the son of San Fatu, aka the Tongva Kid. A member of the legendary Anoa'i wrestling dynasty, Jacob has already made waves in the independent circuit and NLW with his explosive in-ring style and magnetic charisma. His addition to the bloodline would not only honor the family legacy, but also bring a fresh dynamic to the faction. Family connection. As a member of the Anoa'i family, Jacob Fatu is already linked to the bloodline by heritage. His presence would reinforce the faction's theme of familial dominance. Athletic ability. Jacob's in-ring skills are undeniable. His agility and power make him a formidable opponent, qualities that would complement Roman's cerebral leadership and Solo's brute strength should Solo remain in the fold. Star power. Bringing in a fresh face with ties to the wrestling world could reignite fan interest in the Bloodline storyline, especially as Roman's reign approaches a critical juncture. Loyalty reset. By introducing someone new, Roman could reset the hierarchy of loyalty within the Bloodline, ensuring that the new member owes their allegiance solely to him. If WWE decides to introduce Jacob Fatu into the OG Bloodline, the storytelling possibilities are endless. Here's one potential scenario. Roman's growing frustration with Solo. Roman begins to question Solo's commitment after a series of missteps. Solo, proud and independent, refuses to be micromanaged, leading to heated confrontations. Heyman's proposal. Paul Heyman, ever the strategist, suggests bringing in Jacob Fatu as a reinforcement. He frames it as a way to strengthen the Bloodline, but the underlying motive is clear. Solo needs to be replaced. Jacob's debut. Jacob Fatu makes a shocking appearance on SmackDown, laying waste to one of Roman's rivals in a dominant display. Roman welcomes him into the fold, but tensions with Solo are immediately evident. Solo versus Jacob. The friction between Solo and Jacob escalates, leading to a dramatic showdown. Roman, ever the manipulator, pits the two against each other in a prove-your-loyalty match, further solidifying his control over the faction. The fallout. Depending on the outcome, Solo could either reaffirm his loyalty or break away from the Bloodline entirely, setting up a major feud with Roman and Jacob. The possibility of Jacob Fatu joining the Bloodline has sparked excitement among WWE fans, many of whom believe the faction needs fresh energy to stay relevant. Social media has been ablaze with discussions. Jacob Fatu in the Bloodline? That would be epic. Imagine the matches he could have against Solo or Cody Rhodes. Roman needs someone he can trust, and Jacob Fatu is the perfect choice. Solo's been showing too much attitude lately. This could be the start of a Bloodline civil war. Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. Take my money. However, not all fans are on board. Some worry that introducing Jacob could overshadow Solo, who has been quietly building his own fan base as a breakout star. Bringing in Jacob Fatu would have implications beyond the Bloodline storyline. It would mark WWE's continued investment in the Anoa'i dynasty, ensuring that the family's legacy remains central to the company's programming. For Roman Reigns, it would be a way to extend his tribal chief persona, adding another layer of complexity to his character. For Solo Sikoa, it could serve as a catalyst for his evolution, whether as a loyal soldier or a rebellious lone wolf. Additionally, Jacob's inclusion could set the stage for dream matches against top WWE stars like Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, or even CM Punk. His unique style and charisma would make him a valuable addition to WWE's roster, elevating both the Bloodline and the company as a whole. Of course, there are risks involved in introducing a new member to the Bloodline. If not executed properly, the move could feel forced or undermine the faction's established dynamics. Jacob Fatu would also need to adapt quickly to WWE's style and storytelling, as the company's creative demands are significantly different from those of the independent circuit. Moreover, fans are deeply invested in Solo Sikoa, and any move perceived as sidelining him could backfire. WWE would need to handle this storyline delicately to ensure that both Solo and Jacob are given opportunities to shine. The idea of Roman Reigns bringing a WWE legend's son into the OG Bloodline is as compelling as it is risky. If executed well, it could reinvigorate the faction, create fresh storytelling opportunities, and solidify Roman's position as the tribal chief. Jacob Fatu, with his family ties, in-ring talent, and undeniable charisma, seems like the perfect candidate for such a role. But the potential fallout, particularly with Solo Sikoa, adds a layer of unpredictability that could make or break this storyline. As WWE continues to explore new directions for the Bloodline, fans will be watching closely to see how this chapter unfolds. One thing is certain: the tribal chief always has a plan, and tonight could mark the beginning of yet another game-changing move.